As some of you may know, this is Silent Hill F. We are like 2 dungeons in. Good place to be.
And as you can tell by the title screen, the town has gotten a bit meatier.
Yeah, that's actually a cool touch.
Yeah, I've always been a sucker for evolving title screens.
Yeah. Underrated art form that most games don't bother with because it's typically a waste of assets. Most players don't even notice.
So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku killed all his friends in some kind of pseudo-mystical ritual. Shit got weird.
Yep. Everyone died except for our hero, Hinako. But it was in a psychological hellscape, so it might not have actually happened.
Yeah, but then again, our friends also have a really annoying habit of literally vanishing into thin air, so who even knows at this point?
Yeah. Maybe we killed them years ago. And we just got a letter from them.
I mean, I would rather get a letter from a dead wife than a dead friend, but, you know, I think that's really just a me problem.
Yeah. Skill issue.
Oh, we got an axe.
Fuck yeah. You've got you've got trinket setups that could keep that thing at high
I think I've got them equipped.
Yeah.
Spider, wolf.
Yeah, max your durability and improve damage based on durability, so.
Yeah, so all it means is I'm not going to be able to use the counter very much, but if I'm hitting for more damage because they'll be at high durability, who cares?
Yeah. It's certainly a loadout worth trying, if nothing else. If it ends up that counters are that much better, then you can always switch.
I think the main thing with the counters is that it puts the enemies into a stun state. And that allows you to do more damage anyway, as well as stopping them from attacking for some period of time.
That does seem quite useful.
So I guess it's probably going to even out in the long run. But hey, tiny schoolgirl with a large wood chopping axe. What's not to love?
It's pretty badass. One step closer to that fucking cleaver with the spike in the top. And time to test how sharp your blade is. Is that mannequin much bloodier and gorier than it used to be?
Yeah, it's covered in meat, maybe? Or whatever it is that these things are. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the combination of meat and flowers that are all over the place.
Yeah, makes it look like especially with the big guys, it makes them look like something from under the sea. But yeah, I think there's only like 4 or 5 main types of enemy in the game, but they get more and more mutated and icky as the story progresses.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like there's already pretty solid variety to the enemies.
Yeah.
And classic Silent Hills, they put more effort into the design of each one than to have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Psychological implications of every Silent Hill 2 monster have been debated for decades.
To death.
Oh, yeah. Beyond the point where it was even reasonable, but
yeah.
Masahiro Ito is like so furious on Twitter all the time because he's been bothered with questions that are so inane.
He has gone in record as saying, I wish I'd never fucking invented and designed Pyramid Head.
Yep. Made his career, and it's a fantastic design. Stuff of legends. Yeah,
like his designs are completely impeccable. It's everyone else's reactions to them that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he also designed the monster from Nightcry, which is...
Oh, yeah.
A dude with a robe and scissors.
Yeah, well, that was from the beginning, that game was intended to be a reboot of the Clock Tower series.
Yeah.
Which, the iconic monster for that was the Scissor Man.
So he didn't even do the scissor part. He just put a robe on Scissor Man.
Pretty much, yeah. It's basically like, we've already got what we want. Can you just, Silent Hill it up a bit? And he was like, fine.
Yep.
Yes.
More than anything, really, that game was supposed to be a mobile game, and then the mobile port got canceled, but
Yeah, and
they
the
had to
game
design within the scope of a mobile game.
Yeah, the game itself is supposed to be absolutely god-awful.
It's atrocious, but it's fun in a The Room sort of way.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen it compared to Dark Dreams Don't Die, but worse. And that game
Much worse.
was not received well, if anyone remembers.
Yeah, D4 is it's not very good, but Nightcry is much worse, hilariously worse. Its death scenes are extremely gory and like over the top, and some of them are extremely hard to like trigger at all. And it seems to be where they put the most effort.
It's kind of a bit like Illbleed in some of the deaths you really need to go out your way in order to access.
Yeah,
Which is kind of weird.
I'm sure everyone has seen Nightcry, but if you've been putting it off, go look up a playthrough of Nightcry.
There's a couple of really good videos dissecting it, both in terms of because when it was one of the first Japanese games to use crowdfunding in any kind of significant way, and while that was going on, people were convinced it was some kind of scam. Like, there were legitimate concerns that it was possibly some kind of money laundering exercise, or that, they were just using it to try and get money out of people who wanted another Clock Tower game. So when it actually came out, people were like, that was unexpected.
It was delayed for so many times, I think years.
I think it was delayed by like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out in like 2015 and it didn't come out till like 2018 or something like that.
I think its goal was like $1 million,
Yeah.
which is a very high goal, but it's nowhere near enough to make a game.
Yeah, simultaneously insanely high and laughably low.
Mm-hmm.
Like an indie game for $1 million, absolutely.
Yep.
A big budget Silent Hill style game, you must be joking. And it turns out they were, but they weren't.
The joke was on them.
Antique comb. I don't need the ramune.
It's cool that they put you in a new sort of overworld area. It's effectively the same, but there's a lot of new assets.
Yeah.
It's much more rural compared to the village's slightly more urban setup.
I mean, the fact that we are in a village in the mountains to begin with,
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, we've made fun that this is what Ryukishi knows, this is like his bread and butter. But really, it does give them it gave them a huge opportunity to just go beyond what people were expecting with a Silent Hill game.
Yeah, when you say Silent Hill, nothing we're seeing on screen or have seen at any point in the game is what you would expect.
Absolutely not.
Like, some of the monster designs would fit into mainline Silent Hills, but that's about it.
Yeah, and even then, it's really just these mannequins.
Yep.
The other enemies, I would say, possibly a bit more organic than we would expect for a mainline Silent Hill. Like, the scarecrows are about the only other ones that you could point to and be like, yeah, that feels Silent Hillish.
Yeah, I mean, I think the guys with the caved-in faces would fit in with Western Silent Hills, Homecoming, and Origins have monsters vaguely similar to that.
Oh yeah, if you're including the Western-made ones, then yeah, that definitely feels more. It would definitely feel more at home in there.
Yeah.
Map of Sugisato. I assume that's the area that we're in right now.
And now you can navigate it. Hopefully.
Okay, yeah. A much bigger area has been revealed by the map, so I need to go down to this little woodshed over here, presumably.
And then you've got a line to Shu's house, finally. But you want to go to the shed first for some reason.
Okay, I have an axe. I should be able to bust that padlock open with ease.
Eh.
I'm calling shenanigans. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of myths around locks and chains and stuff. They're much more destructible than most media depicts, and much less destructible than, like, cop shows depict.
Yeah. I don't trust you.
They're sleeping. Don't interrupt nap time.
Look, sleepy people. It must be nap time.
And maybe the other party swept through here and murdered everybody already.
The view's great, isn't it?
All the corpses you could hope to see.
This is our own private sanctuary. Possibly a special place, one might say. Thank you, face mask in the tree.
Oh yeah, another one of the mannequin masks.
This kind of reminds me of 80s fantasy movies like Legend. It would be like swampy areas with lots of roiling fog and so on.
Yeah, forest like settings and stuff used to be a really good way to chop down the budget of your horror movies. A lot of straight to video, low budget exploitation films in the 70s and 80s were set in the woods, and you just gotta hope they didn't have any night scenes because they would just be pitch black.
Oh yeah,
They could not do day for night.
Manos, the Hands of Fate, decided to deal with that by all their night scenes were shot with a car using its headlights, like just off camera, which was a fairly clever idea to give them their credit. But it also meant that they could only shoot like 20 feet in front of them, which leads to that infamous scene where the cops hears a gun being fired, look around, shrug, and then go on their way. Well, nothing to do with us.
Yep. Modern Christian films that aren't like the ones produced by fucking the guy who played Jesus in Passion of the Christ.
Jim Caviezel.
Yeah. Yeah, any of the ones that he's not involved with are also zero budget and often shot in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Who's writing all these strange notes?
Kind of sounding a bit culty now.
Yep. I like to think of it as a character named Strange, and their notes being left around the forest.
A little bit of extra health.
Always good.
Also, I think I saw a new option there. Oh no, it's just our goal, open the gate. It's like, does that mean we can go back to... Oh, bollocks, it's one of the cordyceps heads.
Oh, those are potentially the toughest ones. Yeah, this one's in wrath mode, so... You got the right tool for the job, at least.
Okay, and I also had invincibility frames while swinging.
Yeah, you keep interrupting its attacks right at the moment of impact, it seems.
Yeah.
And apparently you just have priority over every possible input.
Yeah, it didn't even take any damage, or if I did, it was negligible because it's like a tiny sliver of my health bar missing.
Yeah, like, visibly you could see that you were getting hit and you could hear the sound of you getting hit, but your animations were overlapping, so...
Picked up another quick offering there, so might as well just get rid of it while I've got the opportunity.
Yeah, no need to have that crowding up your inventory.
And I think I can just go back. Oh, no. Path here. Yeah, that just takes me back round to the fence. Cool. Nice when they give you, like, simple shortcuts like that. Uh-oh.
Chase sequence.
Spoke too soon.
There's a good opportunity for a chase sequence anytime there's backtracking. Might as well threaten your life in the process.
Oh no, the mannequins are awake now.
Yep, that was foreshadowing.
I hate that literary device. Oh, yeah, so we didn't get to see this is what happens when we get caught by the fog monster. Suffering the same fate as Sakuko.
Sakuko, yeah. Well, time to do it all again. I think the falling log was a checkpoint?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's extremely generous.
Very much so, yeah. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Literally right before the gate that was supposed to open.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, essentially you did it the first time, so
yeah,
might as well get by it. But if someone was actually struggling with this, that is very, very generous.
Mm. Okay, I was expecting to do that like another 3 or 4 times, to be fair.
Yeah.
Where am I even going now?
Honestly, I thought the chasing was over, but then the fog started again. It's funny as your health bar continues to go down as your eyes are sprouting cordyceps.
It's a weirdly nice touch. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're not properly dead until the game says so.
Yep. The game mechanics continue to function as you're dying in a cutscene.
Oh, okay, I missed. There's a pallet that we need to push. Apparently it suddenly turned into Dead by Daylight, which is weird. Guessing we're on holy ground or something. Yeah, Torigate.
Or a big fan. A big fan
Entirely
is blowing
possible.
the fog away.
It's that guy who ran the Silent Hill wiki for years until he went nuts and started talking about the foreskin conspiracy.
I mean, every Silent Hill fan eventually goes nuts.
This is true.
Yep.
I better believe I'm saving after that.
Isn't there also some gigantic Silent Hill analysis channel called, like, The Real Silent Hill something?
Real Silent Hill experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Very controversial because they have a habit of bringing their own interpretations to the series and then saying this is the objective fact.
Yeah. And, like, anyone who says otherwise, ignore them and berate them.
Yeah. Came onto my radar specifically when they said this is the truth about what's going on with Twin Peaks. So you know for a fact I was like, okay, let's see what you got.
David Lynch personally would strangle the life out of them.
And it was before he died, so it's entirely possible he had the chance.
I mean, now he's an omnipotent revenant, so do not arouse desire.
Yeah, I saw them selling off some of his possessions a few months back, and one of them was his coffee maker.
Oh no!
And I was like, that is an explicit object of power. You have no idea what forces you're meddling with there, pal. Do I want it? Yes, I do. Could I handle it? Absolutely not.
Yeah, like, his favorite lighter is about the only thing that could possibly outweigh that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have a shrine nearby to start dumping stuff?
Yes, I do, actually. Yeah. I've only got one space, so dropping off that bird would probably be a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, the way I play games like this, I would literally never heal and just enshrine absolutely everything and die constantly.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, the only enshrinable item that I'm keeping is the Yokan, because it restores about half my health.
Yeah, it seems to do so very quickly mid-combat.
Yeah, everything else, like, sanity is overrated.
Yeah, sanity, maybe on higher difficulties, becomes an issue, but here, very few things even seem to affect it.
Yeah, it's really more of an issue when you're in the other world.
Yeah.
Because there's enemies that can affect your sanity directly, and once you run out of sanity, any further sanity damage starts chipping away at your health. I just got an achievement. Discovered the 1,000-year cedar.
Nice work.
Oh, I don't think we've seen this yet. You happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound healthy.
You were picking up origamis of grievance in the school. The elementary school. Someone was making them. I think they showed someone making them in the introductory cutscene, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't remember. Wouldn't be surprised, but...
Yeah.
Apparently there's some kind of legendary sword hidden around here.
Weird. Didn't think the Master Sword was going to be in this game.
I can believe it.
Yeah, fair.
In the creepiest tree in all of Japan.
That tree has clearly been struck by lightning.
Or maybe it's sealing a demon.
Also possible.
Don't think there's anything else around here. No. Okay, apparently that was a really super important area.
I mean, it was on the map, so it must be essential. The fog monster wanted you to go there, so it knows best.
Probably a New Game Plus thing, I would think.
Could be.
No, this is where we're supposed to go to whatever that hut in the mountains is.
Yeah.
Saw something there.
I think the kid might be going berserk in the other room. I'm going to check real quick. Never mind, he came to me.
Yeah, I've currently got one of my cats sitting on my lap enjoying the game. He's not providing much in terms of co-commentary, but he is adding to the ambiance.
That's valuable. Oh, he's attacking the mic. Cat cam.
Yay, kitty.
He loves to be held, but he's very big these days.
Yeah, and that kind of gangly stage between being a tiny kitten and being a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when my boys, I think they were about 6 months old at the time. I had the sofa on one side of the living room and the chair that I was sitting in on the other side. And I'm lying on the sofa just watching something on my PC. And I have this image of Chester sailing through the air, his paws stretched out majestically, jumping from the chair on the other side of the room to the sofa.
Yep.
Landing squarely in my junk.
Yeah, they grow so quickly at that age.
They really do.
Still have their mischief genes, and they don't realize how large they are. This guy's like tripled in size in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Probably even more than triple.
Yeah, they go from like tiny baby to large baby in like 4 months.
Yep.
Okay, so this is not good.
Ah.
Shu apparently has been feeding us pills.
Yeah.
I mean, he did give us that box with like 20 at the very beginning.
Yeah. They're for headaches.
That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father.
One person who used to stick up for us.
And it turns out he's been doping us up the entire time.
Yeah.
Yikes. I'm guessing these are the flowers in particular.
Hmm.
I think we've seen them anywhere else so far. They would really stand out.
Yeah, white flowers are distinct departure from everything we've seen so far.
Yeah. Also, thinking about it, in Silent Hill, White Claudia.
Holy shit, yeah.
It would be nuts if, like, that's the game's connection. Somehow, this is where White Claudia comes from.
Yeah, we could be inventing the first aglaophobia or whatever it's called. Yeah. They did do an entire game to explain the Flowros, so...
God.
I wouldn't put anything past them.
Such a fucking terrible game.
It's hot trash. You want to lick the
Literally the
microphone?
adventures of one moron who can't leave because fuck you, that's why.
Has no personality despite a lifetime of trauma.
And has Pyramid Head's non-union counterpart.
They made the butcher boring.
Yeah. And it's a masked mound of flesh with a meat cleaver. How is that possible?
Yep.
Oh dear. Almost comic timing the way she got pulled out of the house there.
Yep. Silent Hill fog monster.
Oh, she's not looking healthy.
Nope, that's a lot of blood. Nap time. Nap time, of course, means another world segment.
Of course.
Every single
Got the
time we've
achievement,
lost
A
consciousness.
Dangerous Path,
Huh.
which the only appropriate response is, well, duh.
Danger, you've just been killed.
Caution, may cause massive blood loss and trauma. Otherworld Hinako seems very different to regular world Hinako.
It's true. Wouldn't be surprised if there was some like brainwashing or mind control from Fox Mask.
Some kind of split personality thing.
Yeah. Especially because he just either evaporated or was never there in the first place.
I don't think we've had anything from the other world that's carried over into the real world so far.
Yeah. Not even really
Only
like the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, only stuff so far would be like items, but that's really more of a gameplay feature as opposed to story.
Yeah. Your first aid kits to go from world to world.
Yeah. Also, just said there, I will be the perfect person for you. Not suspicious. Could it be the copious amounts of blood, do you think?
This kitty just loves to be held. It's adorable.
Cats are either incredibly aloof or absolute attention whores.
Oh, yeah.
There's very rarely any middle ground.
The other cats will lose their fucking minds if you attempt to pick them up. Which has been a nightmare as I've had to give one of them 6 doses of medicine every day.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. It's down to 2 doses of medicine. Or 3 per day.
That's good.
Half of what it used to be.
Yeah. I've always prided myself in the fact that my cats have always been very friendly. They've always loved tummy rubs and so on.
Yeah, these cats love people, but they're extremely mentally ill.
But there was a thing that I saw ages ago that said that cats can have the same mental illnesses as their owners. Mm-hmm. I'm very sorry that you have depression and anxiety, my sons.
Yeah, the sick cat who's mostly better now. Doing a lot better despite needing frequent medical doses. Yeah. He is severely anxious, like the most anxious cat I've ever seen by far.
Yeah.
For the first few months I lived here, every time I visited, he wouldn't come out from his hiding spot for hours after I left.
Oh, that sounds so familiar.
Yep.
When with my last girlfriend, when she came over, I was like, okay, because it'd been a while since I'd actually had visitors to the house, so they've kind of just gotten used to having me around. So I said to her, Chester's probably going to come up and be like, okay, what's going on? I didn't think there was going to be people here. I'm going to have to investigate. And Tal will be interested, but he's probably going to spend most of his time not being anywhere near you, basically. When she actually comes round, Chester's like, absolutely fucking not. You're having other people in here. What is wrong with you?
Get out of my territory.
Yeah. Doesn't come in the room, and Chester's like, Tal's like, oh, new friend, I will give you sniffs.
Oh, nice.
Complete opposite to what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, our cats are normally like the way you described the first way before the subversion. We have one who has been described as being like a dog. He will have to introduce himself to everybody.
Yeah.
And the other has the anxiety and is horrified of other people. Like visibly shivering if there's a stranger.
Chester, to be honest, I thought he was going to wind up doing that. But he's just sort of like, no, I'm just staying in the room, the bedroom, and if anyone comes anywhere near me, I will cut you. Not quite sure what I'm meant to be doing with this area. Okay, over on the right-hand side, there might be a thing.
Yeah, we haven't really seen what the puzzle mechanic is going to be.
Hmm.
We got to feed keys to those fox statues, though.
That's what it's usually been so far, yeah. Big mural. Hinako's sounding incredibly drugged at this point.
Yeah, she's been getting more and more monotone.
All that is up here, yes. Cool. So yeah, eventually got to the point that Chester got used to having her around, but what he would do is he would walk up to her, and when she, put her hand down to pet him, he would literally curve his body around her hand in that way that cats do. Just being like, yeah, know your place.
Yeah, tolerance is sometimes the best you can hope for.
Yeah. I will put up with you, but asking more for that, you must be more than that, you must be joking.
Yep. Yeah, Riley, the anxiety cat. He is now a huge fan of me. He's constantly coming to see me. He's been on video before because he will come to get treats from me. But even without treats, we're good friends.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than like a friend's cat or whatever that doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Like whenever I go over to someone's house and they've got pets and they're like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere near you, I feel like I failed personally.
Honestly, same.
I take it very, very strongly.
It's the harshest of possible judgments. The most perfect creature on Earth has said, fuck you.
Yeah. Of course, that means that I then have to spend all my time trying to win them round.
Oh, yeah. And that's a whole balancing act. You push too hard, they're just going to get mad at you.
Yep. And of course, if you start bribing them, then they're going to expect it every time. And the one time you're not able to come up with the goods,
they're heartbroken.
Back to square one.
It's a first date with Fox Mask. How romantic.
Come, let us wander the darkened wasteland together.
I mean, honestly, this would be a pretty sweet date location.
I've had much worse, I will say. And I'm a cheap date.
You just went unconscious inside your unconsciousness world. I don't know what that implies.
Perception ain't got nothing on this ship.
Yep. Gonna be multiple waking up from a nightmare jump scares.
Oh, thank you. No, I've already eaten.
We know that arm, though.
Oh, boy, do we.
It is stuck out of a many fog cloud.
Yeah, it gave us some pretty nasty lacerations not 20 minutes ago.
Yep. And Fox Mask has a harem. Don't need to be jealous, though.
Well, just because he's got all these floozies doesn't mean that he doesn't love her. Oh, I don't think I like where this is going.
I mean, they've got a spare arm.
And pull? Oh, for fuck's sake, I was joking.
How many people will consider surgical werewolfification a improvement? Sound off in chat.
I feel like that should be the name of a grindcore band.
Yeah, frankly. Or at least a grindcore song.
Yeah. Sergeant, go, werewolf!
Oh, you gotta do it yourself. 5 people and none of them can bother to saw her own arm off. Damn you, John Kramer. By the way, we've fallen all the way into Cleaver with a big spike at the top.
Yeah. Didn't even notice, though. I was so enthralled, I guess it's the wrong word, but...
There's definitely some distraction occurring on screen, but I pay attention to the important details. So it's quite a step up from 3 fingernails.
Yeah. From
What did you think, Charlie?
To disfigurement.
What did you think about that, Charlie? You're old enough to watch this scene. Yes,
Yeah, he kind of looks like he's passed out.
Yeah, he likes it. I mean, his eyes are open, but there we go.
And this is where they find out that the arm's not USB-C compatible.
Maybe if you watch this with your head upside down, it looks like she's, like, sawing the arm back on.
In Australia, she's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's officially turned into Bloodborne.
Yep. Definite upgrade.
Get away! Away!
Thank you.
Thanks, Pump.
So Shu and Foxmask have in common that they are allowing Hinako the opportunity to sort of numb herself to the world. We don't really know how Foxmask is doing it. It's some kind of weird mind control thing.
Yeah, well, it literally just said, I've fed you painkillers.
Yep,
so.
there we go.
Is it possibly he's like the other world version of Shu?
Yeah. And I mean, Lisa was taking the White Claudia.
Yeah. And
Silent one.
well, granted, that gave her like more hallucinations of insects and bugs inside her.
Mm-hmm.
So is that her new weapon?
Pretty goddamn badass. You really don't see that sort of thing in video games where you get an upgrade that has such a horrific acquisition sequence.
Yeah, it is our new tool.
Awesome. Yeah, that could solve a lot of problems.
Yeah. There's
And
a save point round here because I've got some Abra-Age and I have nowhere to place it.
Yeah. Seems to have fundamentally changed the mechanics of combat, at least. Possibly other aspects of gameplay.
Can't pick any other weapons, or Naginata and knife are gone now.
Yeah, I mean, the Naginata at least would be two-handed, and the knife, that's her main hand, so she would be at a disadvantage trying to dual wield.
Yeah, I hope she's a lefty.
Yep.
Go work's going to be a chore, to say the least.
Yeah. There's a shitload of new animations. Like, she sort of hunches over during combat now.
Yeah, she's a little more animalistic.
Mm-hmm. all of the semiotics of her entire behavior have changed completely.
100%, yeah. Like, even when she's running, it's a little bit more beastly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to admit, I did not expect any of that.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that coming. I'm glad this game is still unspoiled for me, because
Yeah.
that was very cool.
Now I have the ability to kill enemies for good. Without needing the blue light.
Useful.
Also feels like it's taking less stamina to attack.
What is kind of odd is that the other world segments have all been head and shoulders above the rest of the game. Like, what's happening in the real world is fairly standard Silent Hill-ish stuff. And then in the other world, you're murdering your friends and dismembering yourself.
It's weirdly, the real world segments feel way more Silent Hill-y than the other world.
Yeah. Another thing that I kind of wish, it's another thing that makes me wish this was not a Silent Hill game. It was just F. And you spent the whole game in the other world here, doing increasingly bizarre, unique things.
Yeah, I think that would kind of make it ktten.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know much about that game, so...
It's
the most expensive PS2 game, I know that much.
Yeah, by quite a considerable margin, yeah.
Hundreds of dollars, yeah.
There's a retro store that I occasionally go to once or twice a year. They have one copy of ktten, and it's like $1,200.
Yeah, that's like the equivalent of, most of the rest of the store combined.
It's ridiculous. It's one of the 10 most expensive games they've got, because they've also got 2 copies of Rule of Rose and some ridiculously obscure Japanese only stuff.
Yeah, there's a speedrunner that they keep having on GDQ simply because she owns ktten.
Yeah. It's annoying because I had the opportunity to get so many of these ultra rare games dirt cheap back in the day. I think 10,000 Bullets was I don't know how rare it was or if it was very limited produced or what, but it regularly goes for about $250. And I remember seeing it in a shop, gaming store around here for £5 at one point. It was dirt cheap. And I guess it wasn't until later that people realized precisely how much it was worth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've said before that if I were more irresponsible with money back in the PS2 days, I would have thousands more dollars worth of games right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted basically all of the top 10 rarest PS2 games.
Yeah.
And I only bought 4 of them.
One of the ones I always regret not picking up was Haunting Ground.
Haunting Ground?
Because I had the opportunity to get it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be cheap. And of course, now it's £150 just to look at the box.
Yep. Yeah, that one was by the Clock Tower 3 developers.
Yep.
So I was like, I gotta buy all the Clock Tower games before I can buy that one, and then I never did.
Yeah, and Clock Tower 3 as well is also quite expensive these days.
Yep. PS2 games are all either $20 or $200.
Yep. Thankfully, I got most of the ones that I wanted back in the day.
Yep.
It's just mostly ones that I just completely fudged getting for whatever reason.
Yeah, there's a super thorough PS2 collection right behind me there.
Oh, yeah.
It is 2 shelves of that DVD rack.
Yeah. Mine, is, I should say, like 3 or 4 shelves of a Billy bookcase.
Yeah.
Currently have it in storage for when I ever finally get the money and wherewithal to move. That and my not my PS3, my 360 collection. Am I even going the right way?
Very hard to tell.
Oh, there's a nice little drawing of her being presented with the fox arm.
Oh, yeah, and she's got the exclamation points.
Like, what the shit?
And hearts around Fox Mask.
Yeah, hard to tell if they're hearts or flies, because there's a little bit underneath the little hearts or wings.
Yeah, I'm going to say hearts.
Yeah.
Aww.
I love my new demon wolf arm.
Fucking engagement ring. I got you an engagement arm.
And you use it to beat down sick-ass demons in hell.
Yeah.
Let's see Shu do better than that, the little bastard. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go right now, so I am just wandering.
Yeah, I mean, you've been...
Not that direction.
Yeah. Yeah, all the map is really indicated as anything but the way you're going now.
Yeah. I think there might have been a section down here that we haven't visited. Okay, yeah, there's a door at the bottom, maybe?
Yeah. The problem with the other world is for all the set pieces, which are amazing, the level design itself is very samey and, like, intentionally confusing.
Yeah, and even for a Silent Hill game, it's dark.
Yeah.
At least, in previous games, you had a flashlight.
And it's weird that we had a flashlight and they fucking took it away. They should give it back now that one of our hands is free.
Yeah, we have a spare arm now. For as long as that'll last.
Yeah. Lanterns everywhere, just grab one. Probably a little heavy, but make do.
Maybe this door. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. The next ritual. What's she going to do? Take her head off?
I mean, the last...
Or possibly her spine.
Yeah. Yeesh. The last dungeon was a 4-parter. So maybe you're going to get 4 new limbs.
Oh, cool. We're going to get a wolf tummy.
Those things are always hungry. Watch out.
Okay, this would be useful. Aolo Momori. Greatly reduce sanity consumption while using focus. Because I don't need to use the durability on Momori right now.
Yeah, no. Fox arm. Feeling like your arm's probably not going to carry over into the real world, but...
Yeah.
Honestly, if it did, that would invalidate like half your fucking inventory of trinkets.
Pretty much, yeah. Several of them explicitly say only for weapons that use durability.
Yep. Why are you biting me, sir?
An ungrateful child.
Yep. Hey, the mother's back. You locked in here? Do you have to kill her?
Yeah, it came up, kill all monsters.
Ah. Presumably this will be a way to demonstrate how much better the fox arm is than your previous weapons.
Well, with the Naginata, it took a while to kill this thing.
Yeah.
Biggest difference so far is it's using less stamina.
Oh yeah, it's barely touching your stamina. You can go, kitten. You're literally just resting on top of my hands. You just stand up and walk away.
It's always funny when kittens get all fussy.
Yep. He started biting me. But now he's tired again.
What I always liked, what the boys used to do when they were really small was they would get really angry and start going, ah, bitey, bitey, bitey. I fall asleep now. Oh, now that's not fair. Got a perfect dodge and then it used its stun attack. Mother.
Yeah, that's what that was.
On the one hand, it's a shame that the Soul Siphon doesn't give me back any health or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that it kills enemies for good, and that's probably good enough, but it seems like it should heal you.
It would be nice if it gave me some resources back, but on the other hand, I imagine they kind of had to make it like that so that it wasn't so broken or overpowered.
Well, okay, baby time's over. Off the desk with that guy. He had his moment in the sun. Ironic that you're now fighting what is technically a baby. Because it burst forth from the weird pregnant womb of a monster.
Oh, but when you put it like that, you make it sound weird.
Well, we wouldn't want that. No weirdness in this game. Welcome to a new ritual.
Welcome to the mystery of furrydom. Everyone remembers that one from Harvester. Okay, really don't like where this is going.
It's just a branding iron.
Nope, won't need the ball gag this time. I think we're okay. Okay, you do realize I was joking about the spine thing, right, game?
At least she doesn't have to do this one herself. Bit of backup.
Oh, that's grody.
I want to see. Yay.
That is legitimately nasty. Well done, game. Yeah, no, same.
I think you need one more surgery.
Gonna have to give you a nice happy tail.
I'd go for the eye at this point.
But really, bizarrely, for all the facial trauma in this game, our eyes and our face are the only thing that are untouched so far.
Yeah.
Oh man, that looks nasty.
Yeah, another close-up on our new tattoo, although we're going to be seeing it a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah. Especially if it carries over into the real world somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is starting to feel like some kind of really fucked up marriage proposal. Not just me, right?
I've been getting those vibes since the last fucking Otherworld segment.
You have to cast aside your friend so you can come and live with me in my wonderland of branding and self-mutilation.
Did it say there was any mechanical advantage to the brand?
Yes, we
There it
now
is.
have a super mode.
Fuck yeah.
Attacking using R1, you can unleash a devastating attack with R2. Well, in your awakened mode, you can perform a counter using R2 so long as a counter is possible, even if you're in the middle of an attack. So we've got interrupts as well.
Shit, yeah. L3 and R3, I always hate to see that in a control scheme. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Pull that devil trigger.
We are literally like something from Prototype now.
Yeah. Makes your arm like twice the size, which is absolutely silly, but
Hilariously so on a frail little schoolgirl.
yeah, it's still pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Just for how awkward and bizarre it is.
Yeah. It's that kind of thing where you don't really realize what you're looking at just because it looks so bizarre.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chiral says we are blatantly in an abusive relationship where we're clearly being manipulated into just becoming the potential partner here. But we get superpowers out of the deal. So fuck it.
I mean, it's better than what I've gotten from most of my relationships in the past, so I'll go with it.
Yeah, anyone want to give me superpowers to keep me like a pet? I'm in.
I'm single and willing to settle for less right now.
Yeah.
I just cannot take my eyes off of that brand. It is so nasty.
I thought you were going to press the brand up against the symbol on the door.
Just back it up, back it up.
Beep, beep, beep.
Welch. Yeah, this section the game has really ramped up dramatically, hasn't it?
It keeps doing that.
Yeah.
Just when it seems
really
like it's hit a new like pinnacle, it tops it.
Yeah, literally the game's just going, you thought that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even begin to guess at what to expect in this game, but I'm just gonna be along for the ride and assume it's gonna continue impressing me.
Yeah, this is like, it reminds me of the original Silent Hill, when you get to the lighthouse and it's all of a sudden it's like, oh, things have gotten a lot worse than I expected.
Yeah, your first Silent Hill experience is always like that, yeah.
Yeah. Going by that letter, we're not the first person who's gone through this ritual.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his harem. I mean, this is the initiation process.
Yeah, and I'm fairly certain, that might be wrong, fairly certain that on the walls here is a whole brace of wedding kimonos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've entered Blackbeard's secret room.
Hmm. No, it's next.
Oh, shit. Just got a GoFundMe donation, which is sorely fucking needed.
Oh, fantastic. Does it say who it's from?
Just in case. It's their real name, and I don't see a
Gotcha.
username. But if it's you, thank you so much. And everyone else who's contributed.
Whoever you are a winner. in joining us in our wonderful world of mutilation.
Sincerely a lifesaver. Well, since it's publicly viewable, I think I have to say that it's Ryan Johnson is the contributor.
Also, just before you said that, I suddenly got the worst joke ever. It's going to come with me and you'll be in a world of schoolgirl mutilation. Dun, dun, dun.
I like it.
Remember, you're watching this willingly, folks.
Yeah, I mean, they made it through mine to get to that. That's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Also, just got a much-needed inventory increase there.
Oh God, yeah. Is that the first inventory increase?
Second. We
yeah.
found like a shoulder bag earlier.
Right. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, I was like right near the start. I think it was like this first or the second video. I don't know if like they've been hidden that well, or there just isn't that many. Is there anything here? Okay, there should be. Okay, we can't break the wall down or anything because it says there's a path on the other side of this door here, but guess not.
Maybe your next upgrade will let you break down walls.
Yeah, we get hammer fists. Actually, no, this is Japanese, so it wouldn't be Hulk hands, it'd be Oni hands.
Ah, yeah.
Here, maybe? Okay, yeah, I think this area is new. Or possibly not.
It looked like around the corner there was something you hadn't seen before. But then it could have just been the way the map connects.
Yeah, no, I think we've just gone back in a big circle.
Damn.
Yeah, that was where that's where the branding happened. So I'll say the game could be a little bit clearer at times as to where you're meant to go.
Yeah. The point of the Otherworld segments seems to be that they are labyrinthine. I don't know if that's especially fun, but
they've been steadily expanding and getting more complicated.
Yeah.
So okay, so this is just this big room that we were in. So
if you have a really good sense of direction, or you just are willing to basically keep the map open in a second screen,
pretty much, yeah,
then you could probably navigate these no problem.
In fairness, it's not a real Silent Hill game if you're not looking at the map every 22 seconds.
Yep.
Okay, so oh, missed this. Just Yokan.
Yeah, classic Silent Hill maps have always been extremely granular like that, and honestly kind of hard to read. There have been so many times in Silent Hill games where I have had the way open to me and just couldn't spot it on the map because there were 500 doors that I had to flip through first.
Okay. Right. Okay, I think I see what's happening now. A lot of the doors that were previously closed to us now appear open because of the kudzu seal.
Nice.
I'm guessing that's probably what we need to do now.
Yeah. Some of them seem to just go into rooms that were already open because there was no wall on the side of the door.
Yeah, this section was the weird maze almost.
Yeah.
Like there was lots of like walls and doors to nowhere. I think it was over this way.
They partially invalidated the whole soul siphon thing by making there way more enemies, so that even though you permanent kill the ones you do kill, there's just more in general. So, and they respawn when you have to backtrack through the area. So
yeah. Plus, I don't seem to get too much energy whenever I. Wait, I'll just heal up.
yeah, it's just kind of a required extra animation now.
Pretty much,
Because
yeah.
if you don't kill them, then you would be completely inundated by monsters. We know the Tsunekis.
Ooh.
I think that name was in the school.
Yeah, it might have been one of the schoolgirls that had her locker. I think it might have been the one that was having her locker dealt with.
Yeah.
Messed with. Also got a really good Omamori there.
Oh shit, yeah, that's basically what you wanted. Dead enemies heal you.
Exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. It does what you would
Can't
hope.
change during combat.
Yeah. I thought you couldn't change except at shrines. So,
No, I can change my talismans anytime I want.
that's pretty cool. I never actually played Hollow Knight, but I assume every game has the exact same mechanics as Hollow Knight, because most of them
Basically,
do.
yes. Silent Hill, Breakout, PGA World Tour 94, all basically the same game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was mean. Motherfucker's up in the ceiling.
That's new.
Yeah, that was a decent amount of health.
Yeah, with how many
Massive
kills you're
amount,
doing, it's going to add up real quickly. Like, even if it was just 1 HP, it would add up pretty quick. There's so many enemies.
Okay, so I think what I need to do is I need to go into this door here by the save point.
Yeah, that's the thing that I assumed when you were up near the other shrine at the other end of the map.
Right.
So I think, if you go across this staircase, you should get over there.
Oh, and there's Fox Mask.
Nice. Kyril says that Aperture does canonically have time travel technology. I only played Portal 1 and 2 once each, so I might have missed some of their details.
Played Portal 1 like 2 or 3 times. Once for myself and then to show off the funny bits to other people.
Yeah.
Never actually got around to finishing Portal 2. Did watch, because they added in a whole load of bits and pieces for people to make their own stages.
Mm-hmm.
So they got, what do you call him? Guy that plays the head of Aperture Science, whose name I am completely blanking on.
The former head, J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons, yeah. They got him to record a whole bit, like a whole load of new stuff.
There was a fan made
reality,
like Portal 3 fan.
Kate Johnson's.
Yeah. Portal Revolution, free to play, because it's a fan mod. And I believe it is story relevant. I guess I should play that. I've been meaning to play it ever since it came out like 2 years ago.
But they got J.K. Simmons to record a whole bunch of new stuff for user-made levels. where he has to give you signal codes to ensure that he's the same Cave Johnson from the same reality that you are. Chariots. Seriously, there's like half an hour of new material that you've probably never heard, and it's all fucking hilarious.
Neat. Let's track that shit down.
Oh yeah, highly recommend it. Okay, we're finally going to get you a manicure for those nasty-ass wolf nails. There we go. You've just been partying a bit too hard. That's all. Huh. I wonder why they're presenting her with a mirror so she can see her face.
Face replacement.
Well, there has been so much facial trauma in the game. Hacking at our own face is literally the only place left to go.
Yeah. We're going to take your face off.
She's Castor Troy now.
Maybe that's why he insists on keeping the mask. It's because he peeled off everything underneath.
Yeah, I have to say, I am surprised that they're going there. I thought there would be some kind of last-minute save, but nope.
Nothing saves you in this world. Your best friends will murder you, and you will dissect yourself alive. Vivisect yourself.
There we go. Just take that away from you. And the number 3 mask, is it? Oh! Oh! Wow. It's the worst sleep mask ever. Also, is it just me, or does it sound like they're using like packing tape to put it in place?
Well, I got no face, and I'm here to say. They let her keep her old eyes, which is generous.
Not her eyelids, though, so blinking might be something of an issue.
One fox gets to keep the whole old face. And it just has to take home an empty box.
No prizes for guessing what they'll be having for lunch. Yeah, now she realizes that it's Aoi.
Pain pills are wearing off.
By the way, do you happen to have any morphine on you? Because that would be really good right about now. I have something on my face.
さすがひなこだ。
ありがとうございます。
There's ceramic on my exposed muscle.
さあ、行こう。
I'm sorry, but the sudden cut to the doll just going like, what the fuck?
I was like, God damn. I warned you, and even I think this is too much.
Seriously, settle down, Eli Roth. What is wrong with you?
Inigo cosplays are going to go crazy at cons.
Oh, fuck yes.
新しい私に
Okay, so let's see what it now says about me. There now exist two Hinakos inside me. Shimizu Hinako, who I have known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. Well, gosh, I wonder if that's if that means anything.
Only Shu would come rescue you, like in Space Wars. They should have written a Space Wars arc about what happens when you kill yourself in an alternate reality.
Yeah, what happens when that alternate you decides, hey, do you know what I don't like? My face, arm, and fucking spine.
And it's a new key.
The other's await us. Is he going to show us the rest of his wives, his collection?
Could be. The funny thing is that all of these are just elaborate glorified keys.
Well, yeah, because now we have the Mask of the Fox Clan, we can see secrets contained within.
Yeah.
Oh, the wall turned to blood. That's lovely.
Pretty cool effect.
Yeah, it's gone a bit Killer 7 now, hasn't it?
True, yeah. Kaide would be proud.
Just divine water in here. That's disappointing. Thought we'd at least be able to pick this thing up here, but oh well.
There's a thing in Umineko where there's like a meta-aware, omnipotent character who sort of guides the main character through all the loops, right?
Yes, several.
Yeah.
Umineko loves playing with the fourth wall.
Yeah.
And it's also very strongly suggested she might be a version of Rika Furude.
Mm-hmm. I thought I remembered that.
Castle, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it loves toying with, like objective truth, subjective truth, and dialogue boxes. Say it in red, say it in gold.
Yeah, I mean, this other world has some similarities to that concept. He's toyed with it before. It's definitely a different take on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's, as I said, like, the game is genuinely surprising me so far.
Yeah, I give things a lot of points when they can show me something I've never seen before. And this
100%.
game has been doing it for hours at this point.
I mean, let's be honest, neither of us expected what's happened in, like, the last 30 minutes.
Nope. It's all new and exciting. And I would prefer it not happen to me at any point.
This is new and exciting. Please never do it again.
Yes. I do not want to 127 hours myself. Maybe for superpowers.
Well, you say that like you would have any kind of say in the situation.
True. So when I was looking up art and stuff from this game to try and find logos to make thumbnails, I accidentally stumbled upon a picture of Hinako just staring straight forward with her face peeling from the hairline.
I think that might have been from the trailers, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it seemed like either promotional art or a big spoiler. But since that shot
Yeah.
was not in the face removal scene, then it wasn't a spoiler.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it was like a piece of official art or something.
Yeah. That's the only thing that sort of tipped me off as to what was going to happen.
Yeah, I'd seen the trailers, and I, obviously thought, okay, well, that's just the trailers. Didn't realize it was going to happen in real time, and we
Yep.
got to see it.
No one thought it would be so literal.
How could this happen to me?
見たまえ皆が私たちを祝ってくれている
I'm guessing this is just his household staff.
Yeah, it could be he's done this whole corruption mutilation process on hundreds of people.
Men and women.
Yeah. Doesn't look like he had enough arms to spare for everybody.
Hmm. Honestly, I think if they rolled the credits here, it'd be like, yeah, no, that was successful. Well done.
Utterly, yeah. This would be a really good narrative experience.
Yeah. And just
Incomplete,
New
of
Game
course,
Plus is like, okay, so what happened to everyone else?
Yeah. I thought last time they might have, screwed the rest of the game by doing something too cool too early. And yet...
Yeah, the escalation so far has been nearly pitch perfect. Okay, so I guess we are getting married.
This is my idea of romance.
I don't know, I like my brides a little less covered in blood. Personal preference, I fully understand.
I go to weddings and I carry the bride at every single one.
Well, maybe she was better at games.
How dare you command dodge your wedding consummation?
リンコ私はあんたの願い通り死んでいなくなるからだから私のことなんか忘れて幸せに生きなよ忘れてやる手伝ってやる私の記憶から世界からお前の名前なんて
Okay, I guess the wolf farm isn't all powerful after all then.
されない私の名前は清水
Okay, that is so badass.
Yeah, you don't often see the devil trigger going off in cutscene.
Yeah, mid cutscene.
Yeah.
見たくなかったごめんリンコ見たくなかった
Guess we got a freebie there.
黙ってなんかない
The Sakuko boss had preposterous amounts of HP.
Yeah.
So one imagines this might take a while.
Or possibly not, because we've got ads. Which I'm probably going to be able to... Yeah, I'm going to be able to kill them for more super mode.
Yep. Weird schoolgirls with creepy-ass designs.
Yeah, look kind of like melted wax dummies.
Yeah, especially the face looks super melted. Oh no, of all the times to experience latency on the stream.
Oh, man.
That was just like 2 seconds, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Thankfully, when I'm using the wolf arm, I can just tank everything. It doesn't actually take any damage.
Yeah, I can see the health bar goes away, which is real nice. It seems like the strategy is kill the ads, and then go berserk.
Yeah, fill up on bread and then go for the main course.
Yep. Exactly what they tell you not to do at Olive Garden.
Yeah, I was going to say, which I know is an unusual way of putting it, but I think my metaphor works. Ah, damn it. Picked the wrong time to heal.
Was a bit risky.
Although, granted, Alan Wake is the October game. And Alan Wake, from everything that I've heard, is an absolutely wonderful game.
Yeah, I always meant to play the first one. First Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
First
like
Alan
3
Wake.
if you count the DLC.
Yeah. First Alan Wake is incredibly campy, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, I always heard super
Second,
mixed things. Like, the mainstream, like, reviewers always said that it was, like, really good must-play stuff.
Yeah.
And then the more, like, actual player-type people that I follow tended to say, maybe it's a little cheesy for you.
Yeah, the combat is incredibly shallow because it is literally shine torch then gun, and it never really changes beyond that. And yeah, like the very first words you hear in the game are the words is the name Stephen King. So they are telling you straight from the beginning, this is what we are, this is what we're doing.
I knew it was on the nose. I didn't know it was that on the nose.
Oh, it is so on the nose. It is literally like the game is shaking you and saying, this thing here. And there's a running gag of, I think it's an FBI agent, chasing Alan throughout the game, and every time he calls him by a different writer's name. Like, literally name-dropping R.L. Stine at one point. It's insane.
To be fair, every street in Silent Hill is named after a different writer, so
Yeah.
can't throw too many stones.
Yeah, it's like, especially with the fact that Control is in the same universe, and all their games are really connected, except possibly Quantum Break. I'm more like, you're either all in on it and willing to accept how like campy and silly it is, or you're like, nah, I'm out. Also, we just completely talked through that boss encounter there.
This is a good thing we read the journal entry where it made a distinct, like, there's a difference between Shimizu Hinako and just Hinako.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like maybe Shizumu Hinako is the real world version, And just Hinako. Hinako is the one who's now half fox.
Yeah. But don't worry, none of that happened.
Except for the bit with her back. That totally happened.
Yeah, in the real world, we do have the same exposed part of the back where the brand is, and the exposed arm where the arm has been replaced.
Face seems to be okay for now.
Let's see. Face is just a little bruised, I guess. Happy birthday to you.
ひなこかい
お母さん
そろそろ帰っておいでお夕飯ができたから
Oh, I do not like that ominous figure at the back.
ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。いつまでここにいる気なの？
姉ちゃん
久しぶりね、ひなこ。
Yeah, I feel like that's something of an understatement.
なんだか不思議な感じお姉ちゃんがお姉ちゃんじゃないみたい
お互い様よ。私の中でのひなこはまだ小学
Have you always been a zombified vulture?
そんな格好をしていると
And how long has Madame been a Tengu?
お姉ちゃん私
あなたが生かされたということはここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。
迷い
今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれどもう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。誰の意見も聞かなくていい。自分の意志だけで選びなさい。だけれどもこれだけは覚えておいて。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。いえ、普通の人間ならばとっくに尽きている。
And Mass Effect 3 console, where we select A, B, or C ending.
Or the director's cut where we shoot the small child and everything turns terrible forever. Okay, so that happened.
We did get a phone call that Shu murdered my family.
Or possibly it was her family was busy beating up Rinko, which, to be honest, I'm all for. That girl's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, we can't really speculate because there's clearly much, much more to be revealed. Anything we guess at is just going to be contradicted almost immediately.
お姉ちゃん
Literally half the stuff that we've come up with so far has been immediately invalidated like 2 minutes later.
待って
Yeah. Yeah, everything's so surreal and abstract at this point. And anything we guess would just be that, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I genuinely have no idea where any of this is going. Because, I mean, even with the original Silent Hill games, you could usually take a good guess as to who the bad guys were and who the good guys were.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But with this, it's like, I don't fucking know anything.
Yep, I'm along for the ride. Quite a ride so far.
Oh, boy, howdy, yeah.
So that's a pretty solid stopping point.
Yep, feels good to me.
Excellent.
Hopefully we'll maybe get an answer to something, question mark?
I'll take infinite more questions, please.
God, no, that happened with Lost, and look how that ended up.
That could be where they got the fog monster from, too.
Fair point.
All right. Night, folks.
Later.